Okay, so raise your hand if you have a lot of room underneath your sink. Anybody? Yeah, that's not a very common situation where we look at the sink and go, wow, look at all that space we could be utilizing. Sinks end up being, or underneath your sink ends up being a place that collects just a lot of junk. Cleaning supplies, whatever else you put underneath there, there's not a lot of room. And as you make room for RO systems, most people don't have a problem doing that. I mean, this really only takes up half of the sink in the standard double counter. We tell everybody if you have a 17-inch cube, this will fit in that 17-inch cube just fine, even with the tank sitting next to it. But the problems come when it's time to change filters, especially some of those ones that take wrenches. Maybe they're large filters as well. You need a lot of elbow room, you need a lot of space, and you end up then cleaning out the entire piece or the entire section underneath your sink. You're finagling your way in there around the garbage disposal and anything else you have in there and the other pipes and the plumbing and stuff. Bang your hand, hit your elbow. It's just a difficult process. Many of you know we had a different RO system years ago that we used as we first kind of got into this RO alkaline market. And that was one of the bigger challenges, is the maintenance, the changing of the filters. It was difficult. And so with the MAXX, we've redesigned that to make that process very simple and very quick. All of these cartridges, you have 4. You've got 3 on the front that you see, and then you have our sediment filter, the smaller one on the side, right? They're all twist. All you simply do is disconnect them like that, pop them out. It's done. You take this, it's a throwaway. There's really nothing else we can do when these things are just full of toxins, right? You buy the new batch, you get the new set of filters that come in the mail, or the UPS for that matter, and you get 3 of them. They're going to be marked pre-filter, or sediment cartridge, sorry. You're going to have a carbon cartridge, and you're going to have a mineral cartridge. It takes you about 1 minute to turn the water supply off, open the faucet up, letting the water drain out that's there, and turn the tank supply off as well. So just 2 blue levers you're going to flip off and open the faucet, and you're done. Then you remove these one at a time, and you just screw the new one in its place. Just like this. When it's tight, it stops. You're done. That's your filter change. Your annual replacement time is about 2 minutes. There's no water spilling everywhere. You don't have to clean out your sink and your counter. It's just a very, very simple process. I've said before, I think my favorite feature of this is the optimizer, just because of the efficiency it offers. But this is the other one. As somebody who kind of gets tired of changing water filters, I'm around water filters all the time, it's nice to make it very simple and easy to do that. And we try to make it as user-friendly as possible. So maintenance, piece of cake. Look at an annual replacement on this, 12 months for these 3 cartridges. Your membrane is going to be 3 to 5 years based on how much water you're using. So that's not really a concern for most people at this point, since this is a fairly new product in the last year or so. Okay? Any other questions? Let us know.